Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I couldn't upload the video yesterday. Once again, I went to go make the video and it wouldn't let me because not enough storage on my phone. So, um, I don't know if that's gonna happen again, but if the video cuts short again, there might be a part two to this video. So, just giving you a warning. So I did get my top denture yesterday. They didn't do a reline because they felt like it had a good fitting and good suction. It's actually right here. Hold on. So I did get it, and I'm actually glad I didn't get the reline. I can take it in and take it out as I please. Um, so let's talk about this. Now the teeth, they look really nice. They do look beautiful. I actually admired the work, and I think they look pretty real to me. The problem I'm having with this is I think the two top teeth look a little too big in my mouth. Now, I've always had little teeth to begin with. In my sleep, I actually grind my teeth. So, over the years, my teeth continue to get smaller and smaller, but I've always had really small teeth to begin with. So, when I put this in my mouth, it, I don't know. To me, I feel like it doesn't really match my face or my bottom teeth. So I'll pop them in just so you guys can take a look, and please give me your opinion and tell me what you think. Okay. Like that, they look okay. But like when I'm talking, I feel like that's so big. I don't know if you can tell. My lip is a little out more than it normally would be right here. And I just feel like my top lip isn't as big as it used to be. I mean, it wasn't that big to begin with, but it's not as thick as it was, I feel like. I don't know, I just feel like they kind of look like buck teeth right here. Just those two bother me. I don't know. Maybe I just have to get used to it and glue them in and maybe, get used to it. Let me take them out. It hurts just a tiny, tiny bit when I put them in and put them out. But once they're in, it doesn't hurt. No pain or sore spots. It's just going in and out. I have a little bone spur right here. Now let's talk about that. Um, so after I had the surgery, luckily I did not get any bone spurs until I think maybe a couple months into it after I had the surgery, and they weren't painful. They weren't even bad at all. I wouldn't even call it a bone spur, but my dentist did. This is the best way I could try to explain it for you. It seemed basically like little tiny bone fragments that were like maybe the tip of a needle, or I mean a toothpick, and it would just kind of grow and push itself out my gum. And actually, when I would see that, I would grab the tweezer and I would pull it out, and it was bigger than what I could see. Like I would pull it out and it would fully come out. Now I had 3 or 4 of those, and every time I pull them right out with the tweezer, no problem, no issue. Well, I think about a month ago, all of a sudden, I got a big bump on my gum right here. And I didn't know what it was. Went to the dentist, and he told me, let's do a wait and see, and we'll see what happens. Now, that was a month ago, and it's gotten a tiny bit bigger, and now finally, like, the edge is starting to, like, push its way out. So now when I feel there, I can actually feel the sharp end of it trying to work its way out. Now, it's not enough where I can pull it out with a tweezer. And when I went yesterday, he told me if it starts to bother me, then give him a call, come in, and give me a shot with Novocaine and he'll just cut it out himself. So, but I mean, it's never bothered me. It doesn't hurt unless I touch it. But now I have the denture, so putting it in and taking them out for that second I put them in, I'll feel it and it hurts, and taking them out hurts. Once they're in, it don't bother me. It doesn't hurt or anything, so I'm not worried about it. I'm really just waiting to see if it can push its way out a little bit more, and maybe I can pull it out with a tweezer. So we'll see what happens with that. Um, but yeah, back to the denture. Um, if you can just please tell me what you think, if it looks normal to you, if you can tell they're fake, or if this doesn't look like the right size for my mouth. I just wish these two top teeth could have been a tiny bit smaller, and I think I would have been really happy with that. Um, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of bummed out because I see a lot of other videos on here, and most people their first day with their denture, they're so happy and they're just in love with them, and they're already out in public showing it off, and back to their old selves, doing their hair, their makeup, and all that, all again. And here I am, and I'm just, I don't know, just kind of bummed out, and I don't know. Maybe it will take some getting used to. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna go buy the Fixident or whatever, Polident. I can't remember the name, but the glue to hold them in, and I'll give it a try. I'll wear them for maybe the next week, and then I'll see if I can get used to it. If not, I hope my medical will cover for a new pair, and if not, then I'll have to start saving for a new pair if I can't pull these off. I don't know. I just kind of feel like a clown with these in, and I don't know. I just feel a little weird. So that's where I'm at right now. Um, oh, I wanted to mention. So because of the depression and my phone not working, I wasn't able to keep you guys updated with my recovery like I wanted to. So I know there's probably quite a bit that I missed. And if you guys have any comments or questions, just make sure leave a comment, and I'll get back to you because I can't think of everything top of my head. But if there's any questions, feel free to ask me. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything that I missed. And I just want to mention also, I can't stress to you guys enough that if you were like me and so scared and nervous to go through with it and get it done, please don't be. Don't be hard on yourself and think about it too much, because the extractions really weren't that bad. I mean, I got myself all psyched up and I was so scared and nervous that I don't know. I was like having a mini heart attack that day. I really didn't want to go there. But let me tell you something. You guys, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't lie to you. The pain was tolerable. I was able to sleep. My mouth pain went away immediately from the extractions. That was a little different. But it was mainly the first week, a little bit rough because you're not able to really eat anything. I mean, I guess you could eat yogurts, mashed potatoes, stuff like that, soft food. But I didn't because it was just really sore and I didn't even want to chew with my gums. So I just drank the protein shakes, the Ensure one, and I got Ensure Plus because that one tastes like a vanilla milkshake. It's really thick and creamy. It's actually very good. I still drink them to this day because they're so good. And they're actually really good for you. They have like 16 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and I forget how many calories, maybe 60, but it's not much per bottle. So that I basically lived on for the first actually couple weeks until I started actually trying to eat. I think more than anything that bothered me the most after the surgery was I couldn't eat what I wanted to. So that's what bothered me the most. I couldn't eat what I wanted to, and I really couldn't eat that much. So, if anything, that'll be probably what bothers you the most. The pain goes away very quickly, but even the pain, it's not that bad. You know, they give you pain pills. You can take ibuprofen and Tylenol every few or 6 hours on and off. And I kept up with it. I took it every 6 hours on the 6 hours to make sure I can manage that and not have any risk of getting any pain. So I actually stayed on top of that, and I would take it before I would go to bed. If I woke up in the middle of the night, I would take more just to make sure. Um, you know, I stayed on top of that, and there was no risk of having any pain. So you guys, it wasn't that bad. So please take my word for it, and just know it's the extraction day is not that bad. Trying to think of anything else I could go over. Um, so I left the oral surgeon after I had all my top teeth removed, and my face didn't even start swelling up. Excuse me, until the next day. So and it really wasn't that bad. It was just a little bit of swelling on my cheeks, not that much at all. And I really just tried to sleep it off, not because of the pain, but because I was just kind of miserable. I couldn't eat, and you know, it just kind of sucked. But my mouth it did heal up pretty quickly, and yeah, it it healed up pretty quickly. I feel like I had more bone loss on the back left side because that tooth was so rotted and just it had a big hole in the gum, so he had to like cut out any bit that was left. So I feel like there's a lot of bone missing over there. I'll show you. Hold on. I don't know how good you can see it, but my right side is wider. I don't know how well you can see that, or if you can't even see it at all, but this side's a little bit wider in the back than this side. So, I don't know. I just worry about that with the top denture. Um, I don't know. I tried eating dinner last night with them, and I took a bite of shrimp, and they were rocking. So I just took it out right away, and that was that. So until I get the glue, um, that'll be when I really try them. So, yeah, if just you guys, please give me your opinion and any advice you have. If you've been through this yourself, if these teeth look a little weird to you in my mouth, if they should be like that big and hang that low. I mean, I don't know. To me, they seem gigantic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to having full teeth in my mouth, so maybe that's why. I don't know, but I feel like a clown, and I have buck teeth right here. I've never had teeth like this, that big, so it feels a little bit weird to me. I don't know. Maybe it looks normal to you guys, and it looks good. I don't know. I feel like my top lip is so thin, too. Like, I don't remember it being like this. Like, what is that, you know? I don't know. I just hope that I can get my confidence back and go back to the old me. I guess I thought the first day I got him, everything would go back to normal and I would be happy and be my old self again, but I don't feel like that. Now, maybe it's because I gotta wait a week or so until I get comfortable with these and gain my confidence back. Maybe that's why. But until then, I don't really know. I hope everything goes well. You know, I thought I would be back to normal by now. And you guys don't know me because I'm new to YouTube, but if one of these days I'm gonna print out some pictures for you so you can see how I used to look, even 5 years ago, before my